Hello there, thanks for stopping by. Just another portfolio update. I have a Fidelity brokerage account, and these are the 4 positions that I own. I got a couple yield max funds and then a couple Roundhill funds. My main position is AMSI. I have 744 shares, followed by Coney, and then I have the weekly pairs, the Q and the X. And at this screenshot right here, you're seeing the current value of each position. And of course, AMSI is about $14,000. And I just want to share and be transparent with what I'm doing with this brokerage account. So here's my AMSI position. Again, the 744 shares, you can see my average cost of those shares is $22. And since I started earlier in late spring, you can see that AMSI is down about $2,400. And of course, Friday, we made up about $44. And the day before, it was up $300 and something. So the last few days have gained some traction. We'll see how it goes. And then my other yield max fund is Coney with just 46 shares with an average cost of $20.70. I thought I was making a good buy at $20.70. And you can see I lost 200. I haven't lost, but the Coney is down to about $250. Yesterday, it went back up about $15. Now, moving on to Roundhill, the QDTE. I have 41 shares. You can see the total value about $1,700. And since I purchased these a couple weeks ago, you can see that I'm down about $17 and yesterday gaining $12. And then the 4th fund I have is also from Roundhill. It's the XDTE, the weekly pair again. I know I only have a small amount of shares, about 23 shares. There's a total value almost $1,200. And this is the only one that's green all around. Again, I have not owned it for that long, just a couple weeks. I've been adding to it. But yesterday made $13, and overall the total gain and loss is $19.82, or just about $20. And now going back to the current value of these 4 funds, if you add those all up, it comes to $17,586. And I'm using approximately $3,000 of margin from Fidelity. So if you subtract that $3,000 from the $17,500, you get my total cash balance of $14,588. And today being Saturday morning, yesterday, my account went up $86, or about 0.60%. Now, the move I made on Friday is I had about $465 worth of AMD, the AMD, and I went ahead and sold that. It just wasn't performing the way I wanted to. And I'm really excited about the weekly pairs, the XDTE and the QDTE. And so I put that $465 into XDTE. And all that means is I went from about, I believe, 12 shares to the current 23 shares that you see right here. Now on this screenshot, this is the total gain and loss of the 4 positions since I've had this brokerage account. Again, the XDTE is the only one that is positive, and then you can see AMSI's down about $2,400, my Coney's down $250, and the Q is down about $16. If you take a peek up here, my buying power is a little bit over $15,000. Again, I'm new to investing. I've only been doing this about 4 months now, so I'm trying to navigate my way through these high yield funds to make the right buy. I'm most comfortable with the Q and the X, these weekly pairs. They appear to hold their NAV more consistently than the other yield max funds, these 2 being from Roundhill. So my goal is to build these positions. You know, I'm just a new investor, working guy, so it's going to be a slow thing. I went all in on AMSI. I'm going to hold AMSI. That's my core position. I don't think Amazon's going anywhere, so AMSI, all those shares, I want to build AMSI as well. Coney, you know, like I said before earlier in the video, I thought I made a good buy at $20. I know it's been as high as $29 or $30, and now it's at about $15.50 or so. But I don't know. I have this $15,000 of buying power. I want to put it to work, but I'm still thinking. I'm just not sure what to do. It doesn't seem cost efficient to use a whole bunch of margin into the Q and to the X because the return won't be as big for example, Coney or any of these high yield funds from YieldMax. So I'm just going to take a little bit more time, figure out what I'm doing. But so far, this is my portfolio. I'm happy with it. Again, I'm building it over time. I'm trying to create a lot of passive income. This month we're a little bit down just because the market's been down in the last 30 or so days. And my short-term goal again by the end of 2024 is to get $1,000 a month of dividend income on the average so I can just keep building and building. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.